I kept walking. Something hit me in the back of my neck, moist, slimy, and warm against my hair. I peeled it off. Pancake bits and syrup stuck to my hand.
"Excited about tomorrow?"
Thing one shouted across the room.
"Your special day?"
Tomorrow was April 13th. A month ago, I'd received a letter. The Willa Thornton Academy for the Young Women of Tomorrow. Educating and improving every girl's mind, body, and soul to better the world. 1400 Grackle Boulevard, Austin, Texas. Warning of possible suspension. This letter shall serve as official notice that Lucy Clark is under consideration for suspension from the Willa Thornton Academy for an extended period due to the unfortunate incident on March 4th and her struggles to obey the school rules and meet the standards of this community. A final evaluation by the headmistress will take place on April 13th, and if suspension is deemed appropriate, the terms will be given on that day. Warmly, Beverly Leary, Headmistress. Ms. Leary signed all her official letters warmly. Dinah usually scribbled next to Ms. Leary's warmly, warmly with toads, warmly with pure hatred, warmly wishing you death by fire or another demise that is especially painful. I wanted to leave the school. Somewhere, anywhere would be better than this place. But when I thought of how my parents would react if I got suspended, my blood thickened, clogging my body, and I could barely breathe. After the incident, on our video chat, my parents' shocked eyes had widened into full moons, as if they'd discovered that I was made of green, putrefied alien flesh. "We didn't think you were the kind of person who'd do that," they'd said. "We're just so disappointed." The disappointment flowed out of their eyes as the love disappeared, and a distant sadness froze their features. A glacier of lost hope and faith in me, their eyes squinting as if they were trying to reconcile the daughter who screwed up with the daughter they hoped I would be. I returned to the kitchen. Flo saw my face. "You don't look so good. Here, eat this." She opened up the bin marked chia seeds, which held her secret stash of emergency chocolate, and gave me a Kit Kat bar from Japan. She collected chocolate from all over the world. Outside the kitchen, in the dining hall, everything had begun to deteriorate. The ducklings had overstuffed themselves till their stomachs hurt, and were being herded to the nurse. The things and their henchwomen had squashed their pancakes into balls and thrown them at the ceiling, the lamps, and the Choose Kindness posters on the wall. The bell rang for first period. Time for art. "Take more chocolate," Flo said. She gave me an English caramello and a twirl. "Eat them today or keep them well hidden." Thornton had a strict policy on candy. If you were caught eating it anywhere on the premises, your body would be sliced into pieces and fed to wild boars. I stuck the bars in my pockets and walked to art, my favorite class, down the hall and past the things, who smiled and whispered, "Tomorrow will be the day that you die." 2. Art from Hell. The art room floated above the school on the top floor of the main building, with huge windows and treetops swaying outside. It was a sanctuary. It was also a total mess. The room was filled with jars of paint and giant purple yoga balls to sit on, and a teacher, Mrs. Fell, who was legally blind and hard of hearing. Every day, she set out a bowl of wax fruit from approximately 1920, covered with dust as thick as squirrel fur, and then we ignored the fruit and drew whatever we liked. One girl drew her little brother with boogers coming out of his nose, and some people drew flying hippopotamuses, and one girl even drew a porno with naked bodies twisted like fusilli.